Socioeconomic class measures a person's work experience and an individual's or family's economic and social position in relation to others, based on income, education, and occupation. A couple ways ISU is affected by socioeconomic class is through student style and opportunities. The way students here at ISU dress can determine their socioeconomic class. Someone who wears designer brand clothes can say a lot about their financial status, as opposed to someone who doesn't. Another distinction is opportunities. Some students don't receive the same opportunities and experiences based on their income bracket. For instance, some students can participate in work-study because of financial aid. However, some don't qualify because, according to the government, their income isn't low enough to qualify.
ISU's community is made up of a diverse number of economic and social classes. This can be seen in many different ways in ISU's community. One example of this is vehicles. Many ISU students and staff pay for parking to park at different locations on campus. It varies for students depending on if they are commuting or if they are storing their car. Freshmen or sophomores who store their car on campus can pay up to $200+ depending on which parking area it is located in. A number of freshmen and sophomores can't afford these prices, so a majority of them don't bring their cars to school. Another example of the vast difference in economic and social class at ISU is the number of people who work part-time and work full-time. College students who work part-time can work about 15 to 25 hours a week while going to school, whereas a student who works full-time can work 35+ hours a week while attending school. There are also the students who don't work at all. Balancing school and work can be hard, so a majority of the working student will work part-time. Students who tend to work full-time, are more likely struggling to pay for school than part-time students or students who don't work at all.
There are certain stereotypes about students of a higher class that come from wealthier families. Oftentimes, I've seen and heard people judging students that are in Greek life like that they don't have to be worried about money because their parents probably pay for everything. Assumptions like these are probably made because of expenses like dues that sororities and fraternity members must pay, yet it still doesn't apply to all of those people that they don't have to pay for those things now or in the future. This mostly deals with the culture part of how higher class people are viewed at ISU and most universities in general, because there's that connotation of them being able to afford a different lifestyle with more expenses.
Throughout all of our lives, we have been marginalized to a different socioeconomic class, whether it's low class, middle class, or high class. Our first example of how socioeconomic classes impact ISU is the student meal plans. Some people don't have to experience the college experience due to people being in higher classes. Their families can probably afford the unlimited meal plan, and on the other end, the lower class have a limited amount of meals they can eat per day. And if they go over their limit, they could probably go to sleep hungry. The second example that affects the socio-economy of ISU is the apartment living versus dorm living. All people who live in a dorm would love to live in an apartment. You have more privacy. You don't have to share a bathroom with someone. Don't you just hate brushing your teeth while someone is on the toilet? You don't have to share a room with someone. We all have that one roommate who gets on your nerves, whether it's playing loud music, slamming the door, or just talk too much. People who come from a high-class family can enjoy the benefits of privacy and good hygiene due to the fact that they have more money than others.
I think that because of the financial difficulties some students have that may place them into a lower socioeconomic class, many alumni donate money to create opportunities for scholarships and grants, and in this way it impacts ISU as a community since it accepts the support of many people who may have also graduated from ISU and have worked into possibly a middle class where they can hope to do the same to others. You can't really literally see that there are people in the community who donate their money when it happens in an office or online. But if you receive or even know about these scholarships that are given by non-students, you can clearly sense that there's a network of many people who are contributing towards students of families that are in a lower socioeconomic class.